Welcome back, everybody, to Dashing with Flash. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the channel. I am brimming with positive energy, if you can't tell. I appreciate y'all joining me again, as usual. And today's a good day. Today's a good day because, well, I woke up this morning, right? So, and I apologize if there's any glare, but I tried to find the best way to cut this video here. But I got some time here in between deliveries. I am out here doing Walmart Spark, as I told you I would be doing a lot of that going forward, primarily, right? When I have, if I have a day that I can use, I'm day off from my W-9, I can do during the day stuff, which I can dedicate more time to doing Walmart Spark. Unfortunately, when you work at night and you get off late at night, your options are limited for what you can do gig wise. You can't do Walmart Spark, that stops at 10 o'clock, and you just either Uber or Lyft or whatever. It's still up in DoorDash if you can get on it. So what I wanted to cover in this video is more specifics in the Walmart Spark. And I'm sure this is things that, as people, when I first made my Walmart Spark videos months and months ago, it was still kind of early and a lot of the community had yet to get their feet wet. And community as in all of you out there, plus content creators. It just wasn't, it was still very new. And I was kind of the first ones to put videos out there about Walmart Spark. It's come a ways since then. Expanded a little bit. It's got Home Depot deliveries and where else is Sam's Club, stuff like that, right? So in this video, we're going to talk about the shopping orders on Walmart Spark. Now, I'm sure, again, somebody's covered this, right? But I have, forgive me, I would say I have a lot of catching up to do with content on YouTube in the gig world, but I'm not going to go back and watch 3-4 months of, I'm just not going to do it. Okay. Going forward, I'll keep up with things, but I digress. The shopping orders. Now, if you've ever done a shop and deliver order on DoorDash or Shop and Pay, right? Uber has it as well. Like Uber Eats, obviously. I don't think, no, Grubhub doesn't have it. The Grubhub has where you have to pay, but they don't have any shop and deliver. This isn't kind of DoorDash and Uber Eats specifically, right? So I've made it very clear in the past. I've mentioned this in previous videos here and there when I've done them. Those are some of my best orders. It's funny because one of my largest tips I've ever gotten, I think, was like $50. It was on a random DoorDash Shop and Pay like CVS order. It was just completely random. But those are the best. There was like a couple of items, a few items, a couple prescription not prescription, but a couple like over-the-counter medications or Gatorade or some type of drinks, some candy, some chips. It's not rocket science doing the CVS orders. It really isn't. You should be doing those every single time they come up, no question, because generally they're not far away from the drop off. You never see a CVS Shop and Pay order that's like 10 miles. I've never seen one. It's usually within like a 2 to 5 mile radius. At 5, and 5 is kind of right. It's generally in that radius, and the pay is usually really good, right? Anywhere showing pay anywhere from 7 and change, 8, 9, 10, whatever it's 12, whatever it shows, and sometimes a lot more. So if you're familiar with those, you'll be very familiar with the Walmart shopping orders. Now, if you're out doing Walmart Spark, let me say this. I highly recommend that you do these orders. Why? Because one, the pay is usually really high for the base. There's generally, you find that customers tip on these orders, and it's super easy. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, Walmart shopping, that's terrible. Like, there's no way that's a good experience. It is the best experience aside from doing those really small CVS orders on DoorDash. I have done several of these, right? And they're fabulous. And I'll tell you why. One is the process in which you shop and then scan the orders through, right? And I have a few videos here. I got a couple of quick clips. And I'll share with you now. I'll probably rattle them off here. I'll share with you now a few of them, detailing shopping for order, you know, how the app looks when it takes you through the order, as far as when you're at the item and where to go to find the item. All right, so take a look at that.
So you see here we got section A5, or aisle A5, section 14. So we're in A5, so see if you just count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Section 14. There we go. Very accurate.
Okay, so you see how that works, all right? And here's a quick clip of what the UPC, what it looks like when you scan an order in.
The scanning in is also very easy as well. So forgive me if I fumble this a little bit as I'm trying to two-hand this, you know, with one hand this with two phones. But I've got the freezer bags. Now, what also you can do is here, and I'm sure I'll have explained this at some point, is that the barcode, you know, sometimes if you're not sure, you know, just check the barcode. The UPC is generally pretty spot on, right? So you see that 20439. Just disregard. Always leaves off the last digit, which is a lot of times a 0. So just kind of disregard that last digit, and see there 20439. And let me show you how easy this is. Scan barcode. As soon as that decides it wants to work, and boom, that's it. There was only one, so it goes right to the next one. If it's multiple quantity, it'll just ask you to confirm how many of the quantity you found, and that's it. Simple.
Okay, so the reason, and you see how simple it is. Couple of things. First, the shopping aisles. In those main grocery aisles, and pretty much everywhere, well, let me say this, everywhere throughout the store, the aisles are broken up into 4-foot sections. So each, you know, I've worked in plenty of different places in retail over the course of my years, and I've worked almost 10 years at Best Buy early on. They're broken up into 4-foot aisles, 4-foot sections in each aisle. In the grocery aisles, quick tip here, you have 20 of those 4-foot sections, right? So if you're entering at the front of the aisle, the app will show you if it's section 3, it's 3 from the front, right? The main part. If you're coming along the back side, just remember that you're gonna have to count backwards if you decide to do that, starting at 20 going down. So it is very accurate. Every one of these orders I've done, I've counted each section. I'll just say, okay, it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, and it's the item is exactly in that section, which is super impressive for Walmart. For whatever reason, that side of Walmart is so on point. And obviously sometimes the item isn't there, and you know, whatever the case may be. I hope I can catch a video of me showing you what it looks like to do. I don't have one yet, but I think I'm gonna get one, a substitution, which is also super simple. Okay.
All right, so here we go. Can't find this. It's not, you know, you look at the different things here and it's not what that is, and there's no other, you know, that Blue Sky brand thing here. There isn't anything else. So let's see what it does here as I show you. Can't find item. Okay, it literally just bounced me out. Okay, so note tip, sometimes it won't offer you a substitute and then it'll just take it out the order. So let's double check here. Okay, I'm trying to go back. Come on. Okay, that's not working. There we go. Yeah, see, so it's gone. Let's check and see what it says. Completed, just says out of stock. Okay, so boom. Sometimes it won't ping a substitute. What I also like is that this is pretty much dummy proof. You can see here I have the right item. I haven't scanned it yet, but just to show you, if you have something that kind of like looks similar, not in this situation, but but you're just not sure. You're like, I think this is it, but I'm not sure. And there's no tag. You know, if you try to scan the wrong item, it'll tell you. Alright, so again, it's pretty just kind of dummy proof. And we have the right item, so let's just get that scanned in. Boop. Bam.
The second part of, aside from it being very easy, now quick tip, another tip here, generally, now depending on which Walmart in your area you go to, it will group the items together very nicely. Okay, it'll take you through the grocery stuff and then it'll take you to the other side, or vice versa, whatever. I've seen it sometimes where it might bounce you back and forth, because I don't think the app, sometimes when the orders go in, sometimes they go in uncategorized and it doesn't really pick it up until you get to it, and it's like, oh, go back to grocery, go back. So, but you can preview, you can go back out and look at it, and okay, bounce around in the app and select what you want to go pick, literally. But aside from that, again, the second part here of what I really like about the Walmart shopping orders is the checkout. Now, again, I will now compare this, because again, CVS, Walgreens, those are quick, right? Those are a few items, real quick, small stores. Checkout process is negligible, right? So I will compare this to those of you that do like Instacart, okay? When you do Instacart, those of you that don't know, you shop for your order for the customer, get the items together in your cart, pay for it, or gets paid for. You pay for it, you know, they scan it through, you pay for it with the provided card by the app company, bag it up, head on out, right? With Walmart, as you've seen in the videos I've showed you, you're scanning the item as you go along. Now, it's prepaid. You don't have a Walmart Spark card that they give you. This is all prepaid by the customer already. So you're just scanning it in, verifying, right? You scan it in, boom. You scan it in, boom. So when you get to self-checkout, you just go bag everything. You bag everything, you scan the QR code. I'll try to get a picture of that too. You scan the QR code on the Walmart self-checkout screen, boop. And then also it's weird because I guess depending on the Walmart and the order, somebody comes over to review certain items. Sometimes they don't, because it's busy and they don't care, and they just hit click, yeah, okay, whatever. Which is fine by me, because I'm not in there stealing anything. However, it's very simple. right? So let's say somebody comes over, they verify it. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes or so, but they give them whatever list of things they got to check. Okay, check for this, check for that. Boom, and you're out of there. That's it. No paying at the register, none of that. You go quickly bag everything, and for the most part, you're in and out of there as far as the checkout goes. Floop. So simple. Couldn't be easier. The pay for these orders are really high. There's usually a tip a lot of the time, at least that I've seen. And I couldn't be, when I see those orders pop up, I can't hit accept fast enough. Mileage is usually not bad. For me, every single one of these I've done have been between 3 and 6 miles. How are you gonna beat that? For most of these orders have been like more than 20 bucks. How do you beat that? You don't. And I usually get if you know your Walmart, you know, you can get through these orders really quickly. They give you an allotted time of how long the shopping should take based on the size of the order. You know, from the 30 items, 40 items, 20 items, whatever. The last one I did was just now, it was like around 30, 32 items. I think they estimated gave me about 40 minutes. I did it in like 20. Okay, so and the delivery took, 5 minutes. So do these orders. That's all I can say. Walmart, when you see the shopping order, pay attention because don't want to miss it. When you see the shopping order come up, take it. Just as long as the mileage isn't crazy. Obviously, and then just refer back to what you usually would refer back to as far as your per mileage order, dollars per mile minimum for yourself and your market. But do these orders, do these orders, do these orders. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone decided it wanted to be difficult and such. But yes, like I was saying, just make sure you get out there, do these orders. They're definitely worth it. And if you got any questions, drop it in the comments. I will get to it promptly. I'm back. So I'm back on things. So I will get to your questions or whatever. Okay. So thank you all out there. For those of you that stuck with me, I appreciate you and thank you all. And please like this video, subscribe, which the subscriber count has been going up. We're closing in on 500, and which, is great. It's the little things. It's the little things. But I appreciate all of you, and share this video with any and everybody who you think might get some value out of it, because that's what's important, right? It's just spreading the word and spreading the gift of knowledge and helping everybody that we can, just by way of proxy. Just like, okay, well, this guy told me some good stuff, and I'll let you know, and bam, there it is. So that's it. Dashing with Flash, Walmart Spark. Thank you much. Peace out.